everyone. Happy Thursday and welcome to Hunky Dory Craft TV. We have a fantastic show today. We're going to look at our phenomenal Christmas peel-off selection, and there are so many delightful designs in here that you are going to be able to use to enhance all of your products, especially to be added onto some of our favourites like our acetate wraps and collections that we've already launched as well. My name is Natalie Rebekah. I'm going to be the host for this hour. Lisa is producing this morning. Good morning, Lisa. And over in the demonstration station, it's Becca.
Good morning, everyone.
And in my head, I believe that this is the first time you'll have done these peel-offs.
Yeah, I tell a lie. I did do all the photography for the book.
Oh,
Other than that, though, no, we're going in.
We're going in.
Yeah.
It's exciting,
It's
though.
so exciting.
It's nice to get like a completely different look because me, Amy, Kat, we've all kind of like done these. We've done them on telly. We've done them here. So it's nice to get someone else's like vision.
Yeah, and I think as well with this one, obviously we haven't really chatted that much because I've kind of been in here doing a little bit of prep and you've been out there and I had a little meeting with Anne-Marie. But I was saying to Lisa that even not just a different demonstrator, using it with this year's launches,
yeah,
just gives it a really nice, fresh,
full different look of what you can be creating. So we're going to have a look at that. Plus, don't forget, Christmas in July is here at Hunky Dory, and that means we have 2 weeks of really exciting launches, really fun demonstrations, and also with every single order that you place, you are going to be able to get this fantastic pocket pad.
So
it is your festive forest paper art pad, designed by our Kelly. She's not been in here for a while. We need to get her back, don't we? It's really, really cute. It's absolutely adorable. It has those really nice, like whimsical sort of designs in here. So pretty. And it makes the most stunning cards as well. So that is coming free with every order. There's 64 pages in there for you to be able to craft with. If you place 3 orders over this whole Christmas in July, you'll get 3 of these to be able to do really fun things with, which is super exciting. So remember, that is going to be added to your basket. You don't need to do anything. It's going to be added to your order automatically when your parcel is picked and packed. So that is really, really fun. Next up, we have this week's Win It Weekly. These ones are our like most recent adorable scoreable designer packs. We've got 6 phenomenal designs in here. You are going to get the gorgeous tiled patterns, our very fun floral. This is our is it Pretty Flowers? Funky Florals. Then you've got our favorite heritage lemons. You've got that holographic shimmer,
gorgeous,
which is printed so beautifully with lots of different gorgeous designs. And then this stunning one, which is our tranquil impression. So many gorgeous designs. 3 lucky winners. All we would like to know is the following question. Which US state holds the Surfing Santa event? Is it A, Hawaii, B, California, or C, Florida? So like, share and comment on this video or any throughout the week with the answer to the question, and you will be in the chance of winning these. We'll announce those winners on Friday's show. It's very exciting. But shall we get straight into it? Have a look at this fantastic video. Lisa!
I knew I'd forgotten something. I told you.
You did say I've forgotten something, but I can't remember what it is. She's not put the VT in. Can you add it in? Oh no, it will be really loud, won't it? We don't want to kill your earbuds today, so we won't add it in. Let's just go straight in with it then, because there's so many different ways in which you can buy our peel-off collection. The first one is to get the Ultimate Collection, which gives you all 4 sets and your project book. So that is going to give you your borders and corners, Christmas embellishments, your fantastic sentiment designs. Let's see if we can get them all in here. It's also going to give you your Christmas outlines. These are fantastic for colouring in and making pictures with. And on top of that, you're going to get this fantastic book. Look at the saving that you're getting on this as well. It should be $37.95. You can get all of this for under $29.99. The amount of cards you can be making with this collection alone is unspeakable, because there is so many individual elements that you're getting here with this one. It's so good because your book alone as well is $7.99.
Amazing.
So if you take the cost of that off the price of this, you're paying just over 21, 22 pounds.
That's incredible.
For all of these fantastic stickers. So I'm gonna.
Offers are valid until the end of Christmas in July.
Oh, that's exciting as well. Offers are valid until the end of Christmas in July, which means that you can get this for the next week and a half.
At this price?
At this price.
Oh,
how exciting
so
is
good.
that one? So let's show you through all of the individual sets, because then you're going to be able to see what designs we have within them. Lisa, we might need to zoom in. We might need to do some zoomies. Because these are really fun. Look at the price of this one as well. These should be $9.99 per set, and that price is incredible when you think about it. You're getting these now for $6.99. Every single set has 6 designs within it, and you're going to get one in gold and in silver. This one, I might have to get closer. This one has got the stunning selection of stars in, lots of different sizes included in this as well. So you're going to get your border stars, we've got those included. We've then got your corners, which have the fantastic holly design on. Can you see how beautiful these are? And they are so detailed as well when you remove them out of the pack. So we've got those corners. Then we've got this beautiful border. This one's really, really nice. If you've got any of our Christmas acetate or even our Trim Me insert pads,
Yeah.
perfect verses,
Yeah.
anything like that, these are just going to dress that up beautifully. So you've got that one, that design. You've also got this nice sort of like shooting star corner design with those fantastic sort of edges on each of the stars. That one's coming to you. And then we've got this one is like really nice, like baubles. They kind of almost look like little baubles.
Yeah, like little
in a way.
snowballs.
Snowballs, yeah. Really, really cute. And then we've got this individual set, which has got the tiniest little strips on here.
So cute.
I can't even count how many you're getting in this. And $6.99 right now to get your corners and borders. It's such a good price. A product that we really don't need to be reducing in price, but that is phenomenal. If you want to get your hands on extra of your corner and borders, $6.99 to get that right now. Next we have our Christmas embellishments, just as important.
Of course.
And these ones are really, really nice for just adding those little extra touches on your cards. So you're going to get your stars. You've got those in a range of different sort of like shapes and sizes. Your poinsettias. This one is gorgeous when it's taken off. Really nice to like colour in.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And then sort of like paper piece backing as well with your transfer sheets. We do have those on the show as well, I believe. We've got your holly and berries, sort of like those individual elements. So you could be doing like those really fun backgrounds or borders and then using these as corner pieces on your cards. You're also going to receive the incredible snowflakes. These are amazing. And because it's all self-adhesive, because it's peel-offs, we don't have to think about glue or tape or how we're going to stick it on.
Yeah.
We can just pop it onto so many different mediums, even home decor projects.
Definitely.
Or decorating like windows.
Oh, they're so cute.
Things
on
like
windows.
that.
And as well, if you're acetate crafting, there's no workings to think about.
Exactly. We absolutely love them for using with our acetate, and parchment as well looks
Yes.
phenomenal. We've got another set of snowflakes for you. Look how many you're getting on this sheet.
Gorgeous.
It is wild. There's so much included in this one. So that is set 2. That's your Christmas embellishments. Again, you're going to get 12 sheets, 6 designs. 6 are going to be silver, 6 are going to be gold. Next, we've got our sentiments.
Oh, these are just so handy, aren't they?
So handy, especially if you're wanting to like personalize cards with these. They're super, super easy to add in. So you've got your Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Then we've got this one, which has all of your bigger Merry Christmases on. What I love about this as well, it's the same design, but you've got it in lots of different
Yes.
sizes, lots of different layouts as well. Those words on top, the words across. It's really, really nice, the images on there. Then you've got your Happy Christmas in the same sort of style as the Merry Christmas. The Christmas trees are on there as well, which are absolutely adorable. So you've got all of those available. Then we've got this one here, which has your Merry Christmas, you've got Happy Christmas, you've got Season's Greetings on there. You can never have enough Merry Christmases at Christmas time.
No.
That is true. Then we've got this sheet full of Season's Greetings. You're going to get that in your gold and your silver. And then the last one we have is this really big showstopper. This is gorgeous to sit in the centre of any of the cards you're making with all of the beautiful designs we've got in the other collections. So that is your Sentiments, essential set for you really to be getting your hands on.
Definitely.
And then we're going to finish off with your outlines. Now this one's my favourite because there's so much you can do with the designs that we've got in here. We've got your Christmas trees for you, lots of different sizes of the trees. This one's also got little snowflakes on there, so you could be making like snow scenes or scape designs with these trees in particular. We've then got your fantastic festive robin, and this is gorgeous because it's actually got so much detail within the design as well. Really beautiful. And then that small text is filling in all of the spaces, so you could be making like small cards with these.
Yeah, definitely.
Tags for presents with these designs because they're so sort of petite and they're going to fit perfectly in there. So you've got that one in your gold and silver. These are so nice,
Gorgeous.
Not only are they like sort of like dancing reindeers, but the detail with the snowflakes is so pretty. Little extra cheeky borders in there as well for you. And then you've got this design which actually works so nicely with the trees that we showed you straight away.
Definitely,
You can like mix and match these. This one's great to use the negatives as well. So once you've taken out that original outline, use your transfer sheet to pick up the negative, and it looks stunning in this one. Because these are on a finish, like a shiny finish satin sort of paper as well, you can also colour them in with your alcohol marker so they don't have to just stay gold and silver. We've got the gorgeous baubles. This one was one of your faves, Bex, as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, so fun.
Really nice to sort of like stick over different papers. To create sort of like paper piecing looks with your maybe your glitter card or your shimmer card. And then this was my favourite. I absolutely love this sheet. It is jam-packed with all those different designs. You've got the dove, you've got the angel, you've got all of the different stars, you've got the nativity scene, and then at the bottom you've got the fantastic scene with the wise men and the shepherds as well. So many things you can do with this sheet to make it look like stained glass. It's phenomenal. $6.99 for your outline. That is a bargain price for this set in particular, with everything you're getting included. That is crazy. So you're going to get all of that, and then of course we have our book. We're going to look at the books in the next half of the show. Let me share some cards with you because we've got a lot. I'll just do one box because we've got so much included in here. I forgot that I made this, but this is one of my favourite things I've ever made. Look how cool this is. You can add your lights into these as well. They are absolutely gorgeous. So we can be using nesting dies to create different shapes on here. They're not just for card making, like we said. It can be like home decor projects. But if you are into sort of like making your cards, look how cute and simple this one is.
Yeah.
Couple of borders, that Happy Christmas, that gorgeous snowy house scene. Works so nice with Miri as well. Your black Miri here used with those Merry Christmases. I love this card.
I did make this one for the book.
This one's so cool. A little bit of paper piecing in the background. Is it paper piecing or is it coloured in? It's coloured in.
Yeah.
Coloured in to give you that. And I think when you add colour, it just changes the look of the designs, doesn't it?
Absolutely. And then once you get it onto your cards, I mean, look at that one again. That's another one we did for the book. So gorgeous, isn't it? But you could use, you could bring that bang up to date with this year's duo designs. Or designer card packs again.
I love how simple this one is.
I love that one.
Absolutely gorgeous. And then look how fun this one is, making use of all of those fantastic stars. So many different designs on that one.
I love that.
Absolutely gorgeous with that background as well.
Yeah, so good.
Love the sort of little details that you've got in the background there. Right, Bex.
Yeah.
Which one are you doing? Because there's so many options to choose
We're kind
from.
of mixing and matching with a bit of everything. We're going with the, I think these are the embellishments. It's pack 2, so I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah, it is, the embellishments. We're going with the gold snowflakes first of all, but we are going to bring in some other bits and pieces once we've done the main design. So we're going to keep this, I say sweet and simple. In terms of techniques, we are just taking them off and putting them down.
Yeah.
But hopefully we'll elevate it a little bit more than that. So I've got my 2 sheets of the gold snowflakes. Got the really large ones, and then I've got this one on here. And again, there's lots and lots of things that you could be utilising. So I've got a A5 mirror mat, and then I've cut my Inkney down a little bit smaller. Just going in with my pokey tool to take these off. Just because there's just got all of that really nice fine detail. So you want to just lift that off to a point and then just keep sort of going round with your pokey tool, and then you've got all of that waste left over to use with your transfer sheets as well. So I'm there we go, just lifting that off of there, and again putting back anything that might have lifted. So we're going to sort of go in.
These snowflakes.
They're so gorgeous, aren't they?
Absolutely gorgeous.
So we're going to start sort of here. I'm just going to get, again, just make sure any little weeds are removed.
I think if you're someone that makes to sell as well, peel-offs are such a good way of making like super quick cards. They're
Absolutely.
so easy to like put together and sort of like design, sticking them onto the base of your cards, and then there's so many sort of like tips and tricks we've got to make sure that they firmly stay on your cards. It was one question that we got asked earlier on in the show, but all of these samples were made
a year ago?
Probably more than a year ago now.
Yeah, that's true.
We had the handbooks to put together, didn't we?
Oh yeah, of course.
And they are just as good as they were before. There's no sort of like movement in those cards at all.
No, there really isn't. So I'm just building up this design now with all of my beautiful different snowflakes. Yeah, that's it, exactly. They're so easy. And like you say, when you're thinking about making to sell, you know, you're thinking about all those little book pages, you know, 120. You're not going to have 120 sentiments in like your topper sheet. Or if you're thinking about die cutting those over and over again, that's going to be so time consuming. Whereas you can just simply pop your peel-offs on them. And again, like I say, your little book cards are just all taken care of. You've got a sentiment for everything. And then that's it. Just absolutely joy to craft with. Okay.
This is looking so fun.
I hope so. Okay, I'm going to go into my next sort of batch of these. So I'm just sort of laying them down. We're going to make this into like a snowflake Christmas tree.
Oh, cute.
So I'm just building up my centre, and then we can
and
start...
you can sort of like layer them off that.
Yeah, building up the branches.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, I think so. It's going to be really, really nice that way. I think I want this one actually for the next one. Got a rough idea of how I wanted this to look.
Ursula says, I love how Bex calls them the exits weeds. That is a...
it is a crafting term,
that is a vinyl crafter for you.
Yeah,
If you've ever used sort of like vinyl, that's what...
It's weeding, isn't it?
Weed out all the designs, so that's where that one comes from.
That is where that comes from. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, the weeds. I say it with dyes as well.
Yeah.
You know, like the little innards, the weeds. Weeds doing the weeding. Okay, so again, I've got quite a few there because I was just trying to be a bit speedier. So I'll just grab that last little one out. But yeah, they're just really satisfying to do, to be honest. Like really, really nice. So again, I'm just going to lay that on there. And then I think, yeah, like I say, I can get my final one on the top of this tree.
And there's so many like details as well, isn't there, in terms of like sizing of these snowflakes. So it's really nice to, you know, build up the designs like you do in here with all your bigger ones.
Yeah.
And then you can just fill in your gaps with those.
Yeah, and that's
tiny ones.
yeah, that's it, because you get so many sizes, and again, you don't have to just stick to the one sheet. You know, if you're getting that complete collection today, you're going to get loads of little, you know, you can put stars around here, and again, those little snowballs and bits and pieces that you're going to get within there to sort of, like you say, sort of build up that look, if you will. So again, let's just pop this one down here, and then I think I need ideally another one of those. Here, there's one at the top. So again, I'm just sort of roughly just peeling these off. Again, just going in. Once you've sort of got half of it off,
is a really good tool for sort of like lifting
everything off, for sure.
If you've got our tweezers as well, they're really good for sort of grabbing those designs.
Yeah, absolutely. The tweezers, the craft knife, I know a lot of people like to use. I know Kat likes to use the craft knife. Yeah, there's so many different, you can absolutely pick your favourite tools. Again, if you're a vinyl crafter, some of those can come into play.
Absolutely, they will work.
Yeah, they do work. I'm just gonna peel. Gone right through. There we go. Okay, and then there we go. Okay, so this is going to be sort of like the end now, and then we can bulk all of this section out with some of our bigger ones as well. So again, just taking that off and putting that on.
I love the idea of making like something completely different for like Christmas wise.
Yeah, it's nice, isn't it?
As well.
It's so good. It's so fun as well to sort of see how everything kind of comes together. So again, you could be doing this in gold and silver, especially if you want that kind of bigger tree or bigger look, bigger card. So again, just gonna go in with this and move those around. Just sort of roughly placing those in the shape of my Christmas tree. Love this. Okay. And then again, just placing those sort of in there. And then this is where we can fill the spaces. I have got one done ahead of time, but we'll put a few more down and then we'll see where we're getting to in terms of the time. Filling in those little spaces and gaps.
So cute.
So cute, isn't it? I know.
It looks so good as well.
I think so. Like, it's just a really fun way to, like you say, use them in a bit of a different way. So let's pop that one here. Here maybe. There we go. And again, you do get that slight little bit of time if you do place it, just not 100% where you want it. You do get that little, additional sort of time to move that round. Okay, I'm just going to see where I want one more on this little bottom branch here. There we go. And again, I'm going to use this one on the other sheet with the larger ones. Again, just being really gentle with those.
Mix and matching on all the different
all the different designs that you're going to get on here.
Some of them, like the Christmas trees, you've got those tiny little snowflakes, so they would fit into those gaps as well. There's loads of different styles and designs of snowflakes that we've got. In some of the others, like some of the text as well, some of those designs have got little embellishments in that you'll be able to use. Yeah,
there's lots and lots that you can use with this. And again, you could be doing this Christmas tree with like maybe the stars, for example, or again, just really just going to town with all these different sort of shapes now. We're putting some of those more like sort of flowery ones and those spiky ones in there. I'm just trying to look for another one of those actually. Here we go. And like you say, you are getting multiples of the different sort of snowflakes on one sheet. I don't actually really like that though. Let's squeeze that into there maybe. And again, let's go even sort of smaller with the sort of base of that. So I want to use these little sort of flowery ones on here. And then we're just gonna grab one more of those. Take that off of the page as well. And then I think I just want one more little gap on that right hand side. I think we're
it is looking good.
Looking good. Yeah. And then we can put the one of the stars on top or something. Though it doesn't really need to. That one that we've got on there already is really, really pretty. But we'll go with a star, and then we know it's like a really distinct tree. And again, you can do this on any sort of size of card there. So let's pop our little a little star at the top of the tree. And then again, you can do it in any size. So this is it on a 6x6
look
card.
at that.
Yeah, this was my practice one because I really wanted to get that shape
Yeah.
really nice and distinct. And obviously you can see this one's a little bit more bitty and
Yeah.
it goes taller.
Yeah.
So again, you can just spend that time. Again, if I probably had a little bit more time, I'd go even further with this
Yeah, add
and
more
fill in those
detail in.
gaps.
Yeah.
Yeah. But obviously we'll just pop this on a card and just get this all sorted and done. Just going to snip off that little bit of overhang just on there and pop that back on to my sheet. Perfect. Okay, so let's get this all stuck down onto our card. So I'm just going to grab my, I'll just use my construction glue. So it's just to hand there.
I love Ursula's comment here. She said, years ago, I bought some of these from a shop in Church Street, on Church Street in Preston. Was that the original Hunky Dory craft shop? It actually was.
Yeah, it was.
I can't remember.
I wasn't sure whether it was on Church Street, but I know they started out as peel-offs, didn't they?
Yeah,
They did
I
start
can't
off
remember
as
what it was called. Anne will kill me now if she's watching. But yeah, Anne and David had a little needle workshop in Preston, and the first sort of paper craft thing that they got started into was peel-offs.
Which, isn't that so nice that we're just coming back to them full circle now?
It is.
There we go.
It's such a gorgeous craft as well, and I think that even though it's stood the test of time, and it really shows that in the cards that we're making today and the way that we're using them with sort of like up-to-date crafting techniques. You know, bringing that old craft back in with the new craft is really, really fun.
Speaking of old and new, I promised to get a new launch in for every single demo. So we're going in with our acetate wraps.
Nice.
Obviously, we're going with the Let It Snow with the matching snowflakes.
Love our
And
acetate wrap.
Oh, so good, isn't it? And I think we just might place that near the bottom round here. And again, I'm just going to score the full strip. And again, just grab my score tool so that we can bow that round there. Here we go. I still haven't really sorted my box out from Hobby Maker the other day. I feel like it's like a 2-day job, isn't it?
Yeah, you do. When that first day back, you just want to chill.
Chill.
You don't
get
want to be
back into the groove.
organising.
No, you
I
really
only
don't.
ever organise my trolley from Hobby Maker when I'm getting ready to go back to Hobby Maker.
Yeah, it's crazy, isn't it? It's just like, nope, it's not a today job, it's a tomorrow job. So let's just score that, let's just do that a little bit shorter. Let's see if, I don't want to bow that big. Okay. And again, let's take this down to 1 inch as well. And then we'll see how that bows round. So again, I'm just sort of experimenting, just doing it freehand. Yeah, that's better. So that'll stick out and you can see it, but it's not going to bow
Love it.
overly too much. I do. I just think it does celebrate the peel-offs, but just obviously
It's
you can use
so
the peel-off
nice.
sentiment. It's so nice, isn't it? So let's get a bit of red tape on those ends. So I've just taken the whole thing off the strip and I've scored it 1 inch each side. I tried 1/2 inch and it was sticking out a little bit too much. So we've gone to 1 inch if you want to, you know, absolutely just copy this card as is. And again, you could copy it in the 6x6 as well, and just change your wrap round, just add 1 inch onto each side with a score. So I'm just going to take my red tape off. I've added a nice chunky bit because we've got 1 inch tabs on here for me to sort of put that onto my card. And I think I'm not even going to put anything else. Again, you could embellish the sides with borders if you wanted to. Which I was going to do if we had a bit more time, but I know there's a lot that we want to do in this show. So we're just going to simply bow that round. Oh, that red tape's stuck amazing on there. Give that a nice, good little shape. And then we're just going to simply put it onto a card.
So cute.
So cute, isn't it? Oh, there it is.
Colleen, I'm not talking about the big purple Hunky Dory trolleys. However, I would be able to fit one of those in the back of my car stood up.
You
I'd
would?
maybe have to like bungee tie it to the back seats, but I have a horse-sized dog, so I have quite a large car to make sure that my dog can get in the car.
He is a big boy, isn't
So, yeah, I think I'd definitely be able to do that. We should try. We should do an experiment and see how many purple craft trolleys we can fit in Nat's car.
he? That's what we're doing. So I think, oh my goodness, I'm just going to leave it be at that. And again, you can embellish that however you wish. But we have got
How cute is
a
that?
2025 new launch on there with our amazing acetate wrap. So you've got that Let It Snow. And again, you can just see all that incredible detail. You could do this on acetate itself if you wanted to, this design. Just a really nice, sweet and simple make to start the show off.
It's so cute, and even just as like a card, you could add that to a box frame.
Yeah.
You could be like selling those with like lights in as
Yeah,
well
of
as like home decor projects or gifts that people can give at Christmas.
Yeah.
There's so many incredible ways that you can use those peel-offs. And if you need inspiration, we have so many fantastic books now that you can get your hands on. Starting off with Peel Off Book 1. And this book was specifically designed to go with the fantastic peel-offs we have on offer today. This one has 52 pages in it. It is a full project book, completely jam-packed with all the information that you need, including how to use your peel-offs, and then it is just cards all the way through with full instructions, techniques, step-by-step photos of how you can make these incredible cards yourself at home. So if you are getting the peel-off book, the peel-offs that we've got on the show today, that incredible discount, this is the project book that you will want, because it's got so much inspiration and ideas and techniques for how you can use those. Next up we have book 2. This one is our first sort of like everyday collection that we brought out to you. This is our all occasions. Again, $7.99 for each of these books. And this one again has so much inspiration. We do also have these available for you to buy as well, the peel-offs that are included in this one. There's some really nice designs in here, and all of this is just inspiration that you could be taking and using alongside the peel-offs that we've had on today's show as well, so they can mix and match those designs.
Definitely.
So that is your peel-off book 2. Then we've also got peel-off book 3, which is our most recent peel-off book. This one is just to say, and again it is an everyday collection. We've got some fantastic makes in here. We've got more everyday sentiments. We've got some birthday themed ones. Get well soon. I love the hobbies in here as well, with the music notes and the baking, the golf. You've got the craft included in that one. It's fantastic. So $7.99 each for all of those project books. Have a look on the website if you haven't already got them. And then we've also got our other peel-off sets, which are all $9.99 for you. So we have peel-off set 5. This is our floral outline. So for anyone who loves floral cards, that's a great one for you. We've also got our butterflies and dragonflies, another absolute essential for your crafting.
Gorgeous.
Then we've got peel-off corners and borders. This is an everyday collection, but there's no reason why you can't use this with some of your Christmas ones. Mix and match them. See what different designs you can create. Another absolute essential and perfect to go with your Christmas crafting is your sentiments, alphabet and numbers, because if you're wanting to personalize these cards for family members or specific people, or even if you're wanting to do you know, like save the date cards or wedding cards and you're wanting to write a couple's name on them, this is a fantastic set to have in your stash. We've got birthdays, so you've got all of those fun birthday images in that set there. Then we've got your plants and flowers, so a little bit more on the edge of sort of like plant designs in this one than the original one we've got. Our favourite is the hobbies and pastimes, some really great designs in that one. And then we've got your everyday sentiments and borders as well, so another great mix. This one includes all of the relative designs as well, so you've got your set with the alphabets in, so you can make any word you want, but then if you want ones that are already put together with all of your like his and hers relatives, then this is a fantastic set as well. So they're all $9.99 each. Have a look on the website for those, but a fantastic deal that we've got on our Christmas ones specifically. These are just great little additions to add on as well.
Oh, absolutely.
But we're going to go back to Bex now if you're ready.
Yes, I'm sort of ready. I just need to find where I've put him. But yeah, absolutely fine. Yeah, so again, I promised a new launch for every single demo. And we're going in with the glitter texture pastes.
Nice.
I love these. I have done a little bit of work ahead of time just so it dries.
Yeah, you need to give it that time to dry.
I do not want to be putting any sort of, you know, pressure on there and it coming away. So I have done this first thing this morning and let it dry, hence why my Christmas tree took so long doing it from start to finish. But I just want to grab, if I can, the amazing baubles. So I'm just going to have a quick, there we go. Let's do them in silver this time with our, just have something a bit different from the gold. And we've used our silver texture paste. So the ones we've used are the glitter silver, the glitter green, and the glitter blue, if you hadn't already assumed that. But they are amazing, these texture pastes, aren't they? Anne-Marie did the show with those.
Yeah, Anne-Marie and Stacey.
And Stacey did it here as well, didn't she? They're fabulous, aren't they?
They're so much fun.
So much fun. And again, I took a little bit of inspiration from the book as well. And I remember how fun this was to do for the photography, which is, if we've got it, using glitters. And I just thought, oh my gosh, this will give the same look, but with that texture as well. Again, brings it bang up to date for 2025 as well. So let's grab, so like I say, I've not done anything fancy. I've just splodged it down and let it dry. So I think what we're going to do is the technique just says simply to just pop them on some sticky mitts and then just fussy cut them out. So we don't actually obviously need the sticky mitts.
Those steps are sort of like redundant now, aren't they?
Redundant now, yeah, absolutely, because we don't need, you know, this is absolutely a texture in itself and it's dry and it's absolutely fine. So we can just simply, I think, just stick these on and fussy cut them out. So let's get our pokey tool back in again. These are just so gorgeous. Beautiful, beautiful. And again, you can be using these embellishments wrap, which I love as well. How many embellishments you get round the side of these sheets. You know, again, it's a bit like our topper sheets with, you know, that our design team do.
Yeah.
You know, there's no big massive white spaces or spaces where there's nothing. You know, we still think, how can you get that amazing value from your crafting? Well, we're going to fill every single bit of space. So I'm just going to put that towards the top and then have my sort of hanger with a bit of white on there. So
I like that.
Yeah, it's nice, isn't it? And then I'm just going to fussy cut that out. So I'm just going to simply just take that on there. And then I'm going to take our big, gorgeous oval one here. And that might have to go on that green, actually, because that blue is perfect for a little small one, I think. So again,
the
just
details
simply
on this. If you use,
I know.
You could also use the negatives, you know.
Yeah.
And lie those
Oh,
on,
and then put them over the glitter paste and then just
cut around it. That would also look really pretty.
That would look so good.
The designs in these baubles are phenomenal. They remind me of like stained glass so much.
Oh, they're
incredibly detailed.
And whatever you put behind them is just going to look fantastic.
So nice.
Whether you're inking behind this, whether you're paper piecing, colouring, you know,
acetate as well.
Acetate again, yeah. Just going to be really ginger with that, and then just put that. Again, that little negative piece, that little weed, just on there. So again, I think we're going to have to go with the green one for that. And we're just going to, oh my God.
It looks so good with the green.
Well, I know, and because it's so shiny as well, and you get that bit of texture and it looks so effective. There we go. And then we're just going to take our next one. And again, we could use both of these, or we could trim it here.
Yeah.
It doesn't really matter. Just going to go round nice and gently and pick up
those edges.
Those edges, yeah, exactly. And again, let's just go all the way around on here. Beautiful. Yeah, I think I was really looking forward to this show, to just get a chance to just dive in with these. These came out at the very sort of end of me sort of working before maternity, so it's so nice to give them the time and the attention. I think we might just about have enough for that first one, so we'll just go in with that and we'll just trim that off and put it back on the sheet.
Nice.
So again, I'm just going to take my really nice large scissors for this job and just simply just trim a little bit off of each. Again, I've done, these are so easy to fussy cut round because the peel offs almost sort of guide you round as well. They give you that sort of distinct edge. So if you're nice and gentle, you can absolutely have such a fun time fussy cutting these. So we're gonna it's quite thick to fussy cut through, like
Yeah,
I
with the
absolutely
texture
won't lie.
paste.
It is texture paste, yeah, it's meant to be textured. But, you know, I'm not really struggling or anything.
No, it's going through your scissors quite nicely, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. And this is Ink Me cardstock as well, you know, not gone onto like paper
No,
or
you've got that
parchment or
heavy weight.
anything. And then what I'm going to do, just to get that hanger, because I kind of don't want the white behind it, I'm going to just see if I've got any time to wiggle that back up, and then I can cut straight under there. There we go. And then let's do the other ones now. So again, let's get the green one. And again, I love the different, even though they're the same, so they look really uniform because of the patterns in the baubles.
The textures, the
shapes are different.
The shapes.
Yeah, you get this beautiful, like, sort of big teardrop bauble here with this one, and then obviously you get the sort of circular ones as well, and the little pear. So good. And again, just gonna trim this down. I'm so glad that they work really well. And again, if you're just sort of experimenting with those texture pastes,
and I
maybe...
think it definitely shows, like, just push the boundaries with how you can use your peel-offs. You don't have to be, you know, keeping them really simple or just doing them on like white cards or coloured backgrounds. We can be using all of these really fun
mixed media
projects that we've got.
Yeah, absolutely. And why not? It's so fun, and as well, it makes them, I feel like combining them with something as easy as peel-offs makes them much less intimidating if you've not tried them.
It's true.
Okay, so again, let's give ourselves a little bit of an edge on this one. And then we're just going to fussy cut out. This blue has just landed deliciously on here. I think that's why I didn't really add any more. And then we're just going to simply trim just that one bauble away. Put that back onto our sheet. I'll just put that there.
It's so cute.
So cute. And then again, I'm just gonna, just for uniformity, see if I can lift that bauble hanger out the way.
Lots of love for the glitter paste that you've used here.
Well, again, and it's actually so good to use because, like I say, the texture and the amount of glitter and shine that you're going to get in real life is incredible. It's absolutely stunning. So now we've made our little baubles. I've gone ahead of time as well and picked out some of our diamond shimmer cardstock. I think these colours just go so well.
Perfect match.
Absolutely perfect match, which is what I love about Hunky Dory Crafts, is everything goes together so well.
Lots of people on the YouTube as well giving us some top tips to remove the full backing from the designs, and then you can kind of like see what you're working with, what images you're left with.
Yes.
I don't particularly like to do that because there are some designs where you can use the full sheets as well. And
oh
I
yeah,
think that
true.
If you pull it off fully, then you're not necessarily going to be able to use that. So it's personal preference with that one. I think everyone likes to do different things, but yeah, I prefer to keep them on the sheet, to be honest, and then I could even fussy cut around some of those edges to make more peel offs with the outlines that we get left in as well. So there's lots of different choices.
Oh, there's so many different things you can do, isn't there? I think in fact, let's go in with, we can go in with high-tack tape, it's not a problem. I've left my tape runner, I think, somewhere.
Oh no.
It's okay.
Is there not another one in the other side? There's one here.
Oh, is there? Oh, cheers now. Right, cheers, thank you. I have a refill, but no outie.
No actual tape.
No.
runner.
Okay, that's fine. So obviously I do quite like high-tack tape with shimmer card though.
It is a good choice, to be honest. You need the extra
grab.
strength, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely. So I've gone, especially going glitter card on glitter card. So we've done that now as well. And then I've gone ahead of time just to let it dry.
Cute.
And I've just used this as sort of a background.
I like that.
It's
really
kind of
nice.
a little bit messy, but you get that thickness. And I was thinking we could just simply place these just kind of dotted.
Oh, I love that
along
idea.
here. Yeah.
That's really cute.
It's so cute, isn't it? And again, it just brings those colours in. I did try and be really perfect, but it's
Gives
very...
it a really like funky, like artistic feel though.
Yeah, I
because
was
it's
going to
just-
say, we're going with, that was the word that I came up with. We're going with artistic.
It's really loose and fancy.
Yeah, it is. And again, you just think about those watercolour backgrounds that like you like to do now.
Yep.
And you don't overthink it. You just place it down and whatever
Yep.
comes up, that's what you go with. So that's sort of what we've done here. So we've just given a really nice big thick whoosh across. A big nice swoosh across, and then again I've done it ahead of time so that I let it dry. Again, that is not going anywhere now. Very, very minimal.
We've got a really nice question from Faith here. Faith says, has anyone tried applying the glitter paste over the peel offs? Gorgeous makes so far.
Oh,
You would definitely be able to do that. You would, because the pastes are kind of, I'm trying to think of the word, because the pastes kind of like aren't gonna, they're gonna stick to every surface.
Yeah.
This is the only issue with your glitter paste. So they would kind of like go over those details. But what you could do, if you wanted to, is you could like pop the peel off down, go over with your glitter paste, and then actually like remove that peel off again. So it gives you that sort of like negative design. So you've got like a white space then, or whatever colour cardstock that you've decided on using would fit sort of on the image there. So you could do that.
yeah, that's a great idea.
But yeah, try it. If it works, let me know.
Okay, and then we've just got this one here. So just pop that. So I think all we really need to do is pop a sentiment on there. So we'll go with one of our gorgeous peel off ones. So let's just go into our sentiment pack now, and we'll grab a silver sentiment for this. So we've got those ones are quite a good one. Again, I love these sort of scripty ones too. Let's see. Oh, we've got these ones. These little seasons greetings are going to be perfect because you get that script font, but it's just going to be the right sort of size. So again, I'm just going to just slowly take that off the back in. And I'm just going all around each edge first and then marrying them up. And then we're just going to just place that just nice and gently. Just, there we go.
Where are you going with it?
I'm going with it. I think probably just in this corner because there's the most room for it.
So cute.
Perfect. Right, let's put that on a card.
Such a nice idea.
Yeah, it is, isn't it? I just, like I say, I remember how much fun I had, even just doing the photography. I didn't even make this card, I just did the photography for it. And it was just so fun. And I thought, oh, let's do that again, but with our glitter paste. I just thought, what launch can I bring into this? And I remember, you know, the texture paste from last week was so incredibly popular. Again, you could be adding gemstones to these or extra, again, little embellishments on here. So again, I think we might just add a couple of these little stars that you get on here just to, you know, really jazz this up. Just pop a couple on here. And then again, we're just using more of those gorgeous, gorgeous peel-offs. And then I think if I can just squeeze a couple more in, that'd be great. And then there we go.
It's very, very cool to use both of these with the peel-offs. I do love that.
Yeah, so we've got peel-offs in there, we've got the texture paste, and again, it matches up so well with those baubles and the glitter that you're going to get on there.
The shine is incredible, isn't it?
Shiny to the max.
We absolutely love it. Thanks, Beck.
You're so welcome.
Win It Weekly reminder question. You have the chance to win the fantastic designer selection pack of our adorable Scrubble. This is collection 6. It has a really nice mix of designs in.
Really does.
3 lucky winners are going to win that on tomorrow's show. All you need to do is like, share and comment. Which US state holds the Surfing Santa event? Is it A, Hawaii, B, California, or C, Florida? So like, share and comment to be in with the chance of winning. We have a shorter sort of part of the show here, but we've got essentials that you need to be grabbing that we use all the time with our peel off. So the first one is the most popular seller ever. It is our peel off transfer sheets. Now you get 4 sheets in here. They are the same height as your peel offs. And these are sort of like sticky back sheets. So when Bex made that last card and she had all of those fantastic pieces left over from the bauble, and you want to reuse them, you don't want to be throwing those away, you can pick up all of the individual elements with your peel off sheet and then place them down. So if you have ever done sort of like vinyl crafting before, it's exactly the same sort of technique. You just layer it over the peel offs, you use your burnishing tool to go over them, then you peel it off, and it will stick to the carrier sheet, and then you can just place it down on any of your other cardstock that you're working with. $3.99 for these sheets. We can never ever keep them in stock. They were the most popular seller every single time we have brought peel offs. It's crazy. Next, we have our precision craft tweezers. So if you like to make sure that you've got that sort of precision when you're sticking down your peel offs or when you're sort of like positioning those onto your cards, $5.99 to get these. You get 2 different tweezers. We have the straight and angled tips, so they're great for sort of like laying those down. They are I'm trying to think of the word. There we go. Spring action. So when you press the little centers of your tweezers, they're going to open up, which means if you struggle with sort of like holding things for a really long period of time, you don't have to do that. You sort of just press them to open them up, and then you close them, and then they're going to hold your peel offs perfectly. So $5.99 to get your hands on those. We've then got our die brush, which Bex has used a lot in her demos to sort of pick up those little edges and make sure she's like scooping under it so she doesn't miss any of the pieces from her peel off. So $11.99 if you want to get your hands on your die brush. It's so useful, great for die cutting, but honestly we use it so much for loads of other bits and pieces and uses, taking backing off tape. It's fantastic. Gemstones, yeah, it's great for your gemstones. But it's great because everything's in one. You're not going to have, you've not got three things. You've got all of those things in one here. $11.99 to get that. And then another essential, which is a must for your peel offs, is your crafty burnishing tool. So this is fantastic because once you've stuck your peel offs onto your projects, if you turn over your work and use this, it's going to make sure that all of those peel off elements are securely stuck onto your cardstock. And that's how our cards that we made over a year ago are still going strong, because it's not lost any of its tack. It's super secure, stuck down. $3.99 to get your burnishing tool is an absolute essential, and we just love it.
We do.
The star of the show though has to be our Christmas Ultimate Collection. You can get that right now, where you're going to get all 4 sets of your peel offs. You're going to get your Christmas borders and corners, your Christmas embellishments, your Christmas sentiments, and your Christmas outlines, and you're going to get your book included for just $29.99. It's a huge £18 saving getting that bundle. If you want individual sets because you use more of your sentiments or you use more of your outlines, then they're also discounted for the next week and a bit. Week and 3 days. 10 days, I think. Is it 10 days? 7? 8, 9. Yeah, no, 9 days. 9 days from now. That you can get these deals for. So all your individuals are now $6.99, should be $9.99. Your bundle though is $29.99, and it includes your book. Absolutely fantastic deals on those. And then we have got, let me show you some more cards that we made with these, because they're just all so incredible. I love the mix of like styles and colours. This one is so pretty. It's got my favourite image with the sort of nativity scene on there. This one's really cute, just using those borders, but it looks so fantastic.
Yeah, it really does.
I love this one as well, using the text as a border.
Oh,
this
that's
one's
so
cute, and coloured in with your watercolour pens as well. This is gorgeous. I don't know who made this one, but I absolutely love it.
That is beautiful.
That is stunning. Bringing in your die cuts to create those shapes. Really, really love using the peel-offs as like backgrounds like this as well.
So great,
To create
isn't
really
it?
big chunky cards from. You can colour in your peel-off. So this card actually uses the negative, so what is left over once you've pulled off that backing. This is what's left over. It's been coloured in on your actual backing sheet, and then we've used the transfer sheet to lift that up and place it back on the card. But you can create gorgeous, stunning effects by colouring in the peel-offs. There's so many fantastic examples. You've got your blue snowflakes on here with those green trees. That one's really lovely. We've got some paper piecing on this one to create that gorgeous poinsettia wreath. Really, really love that. Look how cute this one is as well.
Oh, I love that.
With those baubles hanging.
That is so clever.
Really, really nice. And because it's on acetate as well, there's no workings when you fold it back over.
Nice.
Absolutely love that.
Again, that's another one that just celebrates the peel-offs,
Yeah,
isn't it?
using them as stencils. So this is the idea that I sort of suggested before with your texture paste. So you would put your stencils on, you would ink it. This one's been inked over, so you would like ink over that, or you would go over with your texture paste. Then you would lift off the peel-offs and it would reveal the sort of design that was left over, so it would give you that negative look. The same thing has been done with the sentiments here as well, so they've been stuck down, inked over, then peeled off, and you're left with that gorgeous white effect.
Clever.
Really, really pretty. Using them on acetate is probably one of our favourite ways to use them. This has got a gorgeous sort of like box front on that card there, just to get those to stand up. But again, we've got our brand new duo design snowflake
we do.
pads, and they would look really, really nice with these. So make sure you're getting hold of your peel-offs because they are fantastic. Bex,
Okay.
we're coming back to you for the
We
last
are
demo.
for the last demo, and again we're going to keep it fairly sweet and simple. I asked Lisa what she'd like to see, and we decided that a really nice red card. She picked out this holly card stock, and we just
Cute.
threw a few ideas together. So we're going to use the borders for this one, and we're going to use the embellishments, and then obviously we're going to bring in the sentiment. So we're using sort of 2 or 3 different sets here. So we have the adorable scoreable in the Merlot, and then we've got the foiled cardstock from our festive edition. This is the red chili one with the holly on, and then we've got some of our festive parchment with the festive edition one in the red. So everything just matches so well. So let's see where we're going to go with this card. I think we might make it a 6x6. I think. And again, we're just going to sort of celebrate the new launches as well as the peel off. So we're going to cut this down to 6x6. And then we're going to have our sort of plain. Let's cut this down to sort of, let's do 3. Don't think I'm going to use it as chunky as 3, but we'll have that there. And then again, we'll cut this to, let's go like 5 by, well, let's go 2 notches under the 5 and then 2 notches under the 6. Don't want to cut it to a true 6x6 because I know that red's going to be coming in. So if we build our card up, first of all, again, let me just cut the length down on this. So I know how I want this to look in my head. So again, let's just put that piece just there to start with. We're going to put that bit there. Again, we definitely want that thinner. Some parchment creeping in as well as our border. So let's cut this down even thinner. We'll cut this down to 1.5. Let's try 1.5 with that. Yeah, that's going to be absolutely fine. And then you get that beautiful contrast of colour. My border's going to lie here.
Really
and
nice
then,
mix of colours, isn't it?
yeah, I love mixing the dark red with the other one. It's so good, isn't it? So we're just going to, again, just cut a little.
Super festive.
So festive, isn't it? Red, there's just something about red for Christmas, isn't there? And then, like I say, let's get our peel-offs back in, and then we can sort of, again, build up where we want, especially with gold. Red and gold is just so Christmassy.
100%.
So I think I want to lay that sort of down here.
Cute.
Yeah, I think so. And then pop some like parchment underneath, maybe. Just
I think
picking
these
this
are
up.
good as well because like the full strips, once you've got these, they're so easy to sort of like lay down.
Aren't they? I love that you've got this incredible sort of wave on this one as well. So good. And again, just grabbing all of that extra detail from the side that you get in there. And again, just lifting that away. I don't even think well, I definitely don't need the full length of this border. We'll go one more down and then we can sort of go in with our scissors and trim away. Yeah, that's going to be enough. Sort of want to, again, let me place this on here just for a second because I do think I want some more of my Merlot cardstock. I think I just didn't really realise what I wanted to do with this, so let's just cut a bit of a bigger length off of there just for the sake of trimming it away. And then with my peel off, I've actually laid it face up so that it doesn't stick to anything on my desk. If you're not quite ready to use it or you've changed your mind, just lay it face up, it's absolutely fine. And then we're just going to stick, there we go.
Such a gorgeous
Border on that cardstock, isn't it? It just looks absolutely
so rich.
Beautiful. Yeah, on that cardstock, it really does. Again, it just doesn't, let's just manipulate it just so it goes all the way to the end. And you're going to be able to do that really simply with these. You can just get so much sort of movement on there. And again, there we go. Perfect.
Love the colour of that.
So good, isn't it? And then again, let's just take our craft knife and just slowly, not going in and out, I'm just going to follow the sort of main shape of this.
Oh, okay, that's a nice idea.
Yeah, I think so. Again, we'll just see how it goes. I'm not really sure. Just sort of take the main shape off of here. Because I just want my parchment, yeah, coming in, yeah. So we've just sort of got that echoed in there, that sort of wavy pattern. It's almost a bit quite scallopy how I've done it. I don't think I intended it to be that kind of neat and scallopy. And then I'm just going to take this and again, just follow that kind of round. We'll have that ripped and then we're going to have that there.
Cute.
So cute. And then, so let's get everything stuck down and then we can come in with some more of those beautiful, beautiful peel-offs. So we'll put this to the edge because we definitely know we want that all the way to the edge of that mirror. I love this foiled cardstock's been my favourite for years,
it looks
honestly.
So good with the colours that you've chosen, and of course with it having the hollies and berries on it, it works really nicely with lots of different peel-off designs we've got in this collection.
Yeah, absolutely. Again, I just want to just trim a little bit more of that length off of there. I might have trimmed that to. Yeah, trim that down to exactly 6. So I'm just going to take that smidgy bit of length off of there and then stick that onto there. Obviously I put my tape quite heavily on that side, but to be honest, you can't even see it on that dark colour anyway.
And you're going to go over it.
And I'm going to go over it as well. Yeah, and again, let's just cut that. Trim that down. So again, I'd be using my crafty burnishing tool, but I'm just going to, a score tool does work as well.
Yeah.
If you find yourself without one. So I'm just going to stick that down so that when it goes in my trimmer, I'm not going to lose, it's not going to lift up too much. So let's just trim that off of there. And then I think this is where we want to be adding some foam pads for that bit of dimension. Yeah. And again, I think that's it with peel-offs. Obviously, you're sticking them down like this, it can be difficult to add that dimension. Whereas if you stick it onto your cardstock, you can then start raising that up and making those peel-offs really, really pop. So again, let's just pop some of our gorgeous cardstock down on there and then just pop that onto there. So again, that's giving us that little bit of height.
Simple.
So simple. Absolutely anybody can,
gorgeous.
Anybody can make this card. And then I was going to die cut a label, but again, I think I'm going to keep this nice and sweet and again make it really like inclusive for everybody. So we'll trim that to 4. And then this is just a scrap I've got left over. That's 2 1/4. So again, let's come back in with that Merlot.
Loads of people loving the red of this one. Chloe says the gold and red colours are so classic. I love it.
And especially because the gold on the peel-offs is so shiny. It just looks so, so beautiful. And again, let's go in with some of our little berries. This is where we can make this really fun little label, sort of almost like you're making your own toppers, which is just so fun. So much fun. And again, we're just going to grab the edges of this holly and just pop it on here. Going to get a few more of these, and like you say, just take them off the side, experiment with, you know, where you're putting them, placing them. Let's have that one on there. And keeping so cute, isn't it? I know. Yeah, I didn't know that the transfer sheets were back in stock as well. So I haven't demoed them, but I know the one we did not that long ago though, you made the most awesome card with like the newest collection that we have, with like the hobbies and everything in. I think that was
just so fun to use those sheets.
They're really so fun, aren't they? And then we've got, I love these sentiments as well because they've got little bits of holly sprigs on them. So again, everything just works so well. So we're going to go with, let's have a look at how much space we've got. Yeah, we can go with this gorgeous one here with this really nice thick sort of chunky font on here. So again, just scooting round all 4 of the corners, lifting away, and then just grabbing that off of there. There we go. So we're just going to put that in the centre, just like so. And again, I'm just going to grab those little weeds out of my letters. Perfect. Put that on some mirror. Oh, let's cut that little bit that's overhang on there. Oh, they look so cute on there, especially with the border.
It looks really good with the little edges that you've added on.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? So let's just stick that onto there. I think as well, I'm going to just lie that on flat rather than put it on some foam pads, and we can see that scallop in the rip of the parchment. Again, it's just absolutely lovely how well it goes with this year's Adorable Scoreable, this year's Christmas launches. Marrying up the old and the new is just so fun.
Colleen says, I can't say I've ever seen the transfer sheets or seen them demoed. They've been demoed on a lot of shows that we've done. If you go onto the website and look at all of our peel-off launches, they definitely were used in the last peel-off show we did. Yeah. Because I used them. Anne-Marie's used them on telly a lot, so you can have a look at the shows that we've done on Hobby Maker with those as well. And they are really fantastic, and they work so well for sort of like picking up bits and pieces, making sure the placement's right as well. They are an absolute essential. This is so nice though, and not even use that many peel-offs, but showing how you can coordinate it with all of our different Christmas core products from this year. Yeah. And it looks absolutely phenomenal.
Well, that's sort of what I wanted to do. So
it's so nice.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think
lots of people are saying this is their favourite card.
Oh,
loving the colour combinations.
Me too. I think it is just that holly on holly on holly, isn't it? And the red on gold. Pretty. So nice, isn't it?
Loads
so
of people love that colour of Merlot card as well.
It's one of my favourites.
It is an essential for Christmas. If you haven't got it, grab a pack of that because you will be using it. Thanks, Bex.
You're welcome.
Join her at 2 p.m. for the brand new bookmark toppers. They are extra special.
Oh, they're amazing.
It also pains us to say that they are Dan's idea.
Yeah.
But they are very cool. At 4 p.m. we have brand new Moonstone Christmas Cuties, the most adorable dies that you've ever seen. You need to get your hands on those. And at 7 p.m. she's going to be looking at those bookmark toppers again. Her demos and her plans for those shows are exceptional, so don't miss out on Amy's shows this afternoon. And then next up on Hunky Dory TV, Anne-Marie and Amy are here in the morning, and we're going to round up our first week of Christmas in July celebrations with the launch of those bookmark toppers, so you've not got long to wait for those. Have a lovely rest of your Thursday, and we'll see you all again tomorrow.